Omega just adjusted prices across the board for 2025. And if you're planning to buy, or even thinking of investing, this breakdown is your cheat code. We're going to be covering all the core collections, including market trends, flagship preferences, and insider verdicts. Whether you're a buyer looking for a daily driver, or you're a collector tracking rare climbs, or just a fan of Omega's space race legacy and that iconic wrist presence, this list is built for you. Stay tuned until the end for a very high emotion piece that is tied to NASA and a stealthy DeVille rumor that could flip the tables for value hunters. All right, let's decode Omega's 2025 lineup, starting with the Speedmaster. The Omega Speedmaster collection, currently retailing between $6,600 and $14,300, with secondary market values ranging from $5,900 to $13,200, has seen a moderate decline of 3 to 10% since last year. Despite that dip, it remains a benchmark in the luxury tool watch segment. The Speedmaster's reputation was forged in space, literally flight qualified by NASA and then worn on the moon. Yet, it continues to evolve through sub-series like the Racing, the 57 Heritage, and the Dark Side of the Moon lines. The risk factor, rated between 38 and 52, reflects some value softening, but overall brand strength. This collection still commands respect among collectors, with models like the Moonwatch Professional representing the most historically significant and liquid options in the lineup. If you're entering Omega as a first-time buyer or a long-term investor, the Speedmaster offers one of the most credible holds in the Swiss luxury category. The Moonwatch Professional retails between $6,600 and $7,900, with market prices ranging from $6,250 to $7,400, showing a mild 3 to 6% drop since last year. With a risk rating of 38 to 45, it is one of the most stable models in Omega's lineup. Famously worn during every NASA moon landing, including Apollo 11, the modern version stays true to its fourth-generation design with a 42mm asymmetrical stainless steel case and manual wind movement. This is more than just a watch. It's a piece of space history. For collectors, it's a no-brainer. For new buyers, it's a proven, respected entry point. Few models carry this kind of credibility, making the Moonwatch Professional an enduring icon that holds both heritage and value. Now let's go further. The Moonwatch Professional Hesselite. This model retails at $7,800, with a current market value of around $6,867, reflecting a modest $350 drop year over year. With a low risk score of 38 out of 100, this is one of the safest buys in Omega's entire catalog. It remains the most faithful version of the watch that's worn on the moon, featuring a 42mm asymmetrical stainless steel case, a black step dial, and that iconic dot over 90 bezel. The Hesselite crystal and the solid caseback with seahorse medallion all preserve its vintage space-era feel, while the coaxial master chronometer caliber 3861 adds modern precision. For collectors and first-time Omega buyers alike, this model balances historic credibility with movement innovation. It's not just a watch, it is a wearable piece of lunar history that still holds strong market demand. Now, moving on to Heritage. The Speedmaster Heritage Collection retails between $7,800 and $14,300, with current market values around $7,100 to $13,200, reflecting a 5 to 8% drop from last year. With a moderate risk rating of 45 to 52, this line demands selectivity, but it offers strong collector appeal. These watches reinterpret vintage Speedmaster designs, with cleaner dials, smaller cases, and elegant proportions. The 38mm models are especially refined, offering a more understated take on the chronograph without losing that iconic Speedmaster look. Ideal for those who want historic styling in a modern wearable size, these pieces merge vintage cues with upgraded calibers and build quality. They aren't as instantly recognizable as the Moonwatch, but they do appeal to collectors seeking uniqueness, charm, and heritage in a less mainstream package. Now let's look at the Silver Snoopy Award. The Silver Snoopy Award Speedmaster, priced at $11,900 retail, currently commands a market value between $14,042 and $104,816, depending upon condition, region, and rarity of sale. Despite being a non-limited release, its explosive demand and deeply rooted NASA legacy have driven it well above retail since launch. The 50th anniversary model honors Omega's 1970 Silver Snoopy Award from NASA, given for the brand's critical role during Apollo 13. Its 42mm stainless steel case houses a silver dial, blue accents, and a charming Snoopy medallion at 9 o'clock. But it is the caseback that stuns collectors. A rotating Earth and an animated Snoopy module orbiting across the moon whenever the chronograph runs. An industry-first display. Powered by the caliber 3861 and dressed in storytelling details from strap to crystal, this piece is more than just a tribute. It's a grail. For collectors, it's low risk, high emotion, and growing mythos in real time. Now moving on to Dark Side of the Moon. The Speedmaster Dark Side of the Moon collection retails between $12,000 and $14,000, with current market prices ranging from $10,800 to $13,000, reflecting a notable 8 to 10% drop from last year. With a risk factor of 52 to 60, this series sits in the moderate to high range, largely due to steep depreciation and limited resale velocity. Crafted from a single block of black zirconium oxide ceramic, the watch offers an ultra-modern interpretation of the Moonwatch, blending space heritage with stealth aesthetics. The matte black case, bold chronograph layout, and often red or white accents make it a dramatic departure from vintage cues. While collectors appreciate its technical appeal and ceramic construction, it appeals more to design-driven buyers than traditionalists. This is not a starter Omega, but for someone who is wanting a standout, futuristic take on the Speedmaster, it is one of the brand's boldest statements, though not without some resale risk. Now, moving on to the Speedmaster 38. The Speedmaster 38 retails between $6,100 and $7,200, with market values from $5,400 to $6,600, reflecting a 9 to 12% decline since last year. With a high risk rating of 60 to 70, it's not a strong performer in the resale market, but it does shine as a daily wear piece. Designed as a sleeker, more refined take on the classic Speedmaster, the 38mm size appeals to both men and women. It features oval subdials, colorful dials in blue, green, and cappuccino, and options with diamonds or mother of pearl. It keeps core Speedmaster DNA, like the tachometer scale and the seahorse caseback, but it softens the look for versatility. Powered by the caliber 3330, it's automatic, it's reliable, and it's fashionable. Best for style-focused buyers, not long-term investors. Now, specifically, let's look at the coaxial chronograph. This Speedmaster 38 model retails at $6,300, but the secondary market shows a wide range, from as low as $2,711 to around $6,976, depending upon condition and demand. That spread alone reveals the risk. High. Despite its solid build and classic Speedmaster DNA, this model faces notable value depreciation. Still, it is a refined, everyday chronograph with a serious pedigree. The 38mm stainless steel case wears comfortably, while the black dial, aluminum tachometer bezel, and the rhodium-plated hands all keep things sharp. The coaxial caliber 3330 powers the chronograph with modern reliability, and the seahorse medallion caseback all ties it back to Omega's roots. For collectors, this isn't a flip. But for buyers who want heritage styling in a compact, versatile package, it is a strong daily contender. Now, moving on to the Speedmaster 2 counters. The Speedmaster 2 counters models retail between $8,000 and $12,500, with current market values from $7,200 to $8,600, showing a 7 to 9% decline over the past year. With a moderate risk rating of 50 to 58, these pieces offer strong build quality, but they do face quieter demand than the Moonwatch. Featuring a 2-subdial layout, they deliver a clean, symmetrical design that nods to Omega's mid-century chronograph roots. Powered by modern coaxial movements, some that are master chronometer certified, they blend vintage charm with cutting-edge performance. While not as iconic as the 3-register Moonwatch, they do appeal to collectors who prefer streamlined aesthetics. If you want Speedmaster history in a less conventional form, the bi-compact layout gives you space heritage with a refined minimalist twist. Specifically, let's look at Pilot 2 counter. The Speedmaster Pilot 2 counter retails at $10,700, with current market values ranging from $7,507 to $12,132, depending upon condition and demand. Despite being a new release, its pricing volatility gives it a moderate risk profile, but the watch itself is a technical and design standout. Inspired by the original 1957 Speedmaster and deeply rooted in aviation history, it features a 40.85mm brushed stainless steel case, a matte black dial, and bold cockpit-style subdials. One mimics a so-called burn rate indicator, the other a slight reticle, details rarely seen in any modern chronograph. Powered by the coaxial master chronometer caliber 9900, it's not just a tribute, but a modern flight instrument. Packed with storytelling, color contrast, and top-tier movement tech, the Pilot 2 counter blends tool watch grit with imaginative design. It's for buyers who want Omega performance with a heavy dose of aviation soul. All right, moving on. The Seamaster Diver 300 meter. The Seamaster Diver 300 meter retails between $5,600 and $7,200, with market values from $5,100 to $6,800, showing a 5 to 8% decline over the last year. Its risk rating of 40 to 55 makes it a relatively safe buy, especially for those who are entering the luxury dive watch space. First launched in 1993 and reborn with ceramic and coaxial tech, this model is now a modern icon. It features a 42mm case, wave pattern ceramic dial, helium escape valve, and Omega's Meta-certified master chronometer movement. Its fame was supercharged when it became Bond's watch in GoldenEye, giving it cultural weight far beyond spec sheets. For everyday use, this is one of Omega's most wearable high-spec tools, equal parts sporty, stylish, and technically overbuilt for the price. Now, moving on. Aquaterra. The Aquaterra collection retails between $5,400 and $8,000, with market values hovering around $4,800 to $6,300, reflecting a 6 to 12% drop over the past year. With a moderate to high risk rating of 45 to 60, these models offer strong design and everyday versatility, though not always with strong resale support. Positioned as Omega's answer to the all-rounder luxury sports watch, the Aquaterra blends maritime roots with dress watch refinement. The signature teak pattern dials, available in a variety of bold and subtle colors, reference wooden yacht decks, while the clean 38mm and 41mm case sizes make it one of Omega's most versatile pieces. Powered by Meta-certified master chronometer movements, it is robust and highly anti-magnetic. This is the under-the-radar Omega, perfect for those who want elegance with go-anywhere specs, minus the hype tax. Specifically, let's look at the 150-meter blue dial. The Seamaster Aquaterra 150-meter blue dial retails at $7,100, with market prices ranging from $3,917 to $7,451, showing wide variation due to condition and availability. This 41mm stainless steel watch draws inspiration from Omega's maritime heritage, featuring a sun-brushed blue dial with that signature horizontal teak pattern reminiscent of yacht decks. Rhodium-plated hands and indexes filled with white superluminova ensure clear legibility. A subtle date window sits at 6 o'clock, adding practicality without clutter. The polished and brushed bracelet balances sportiness with elegance. Powered by the master chronometer caliber 8900, certified by Metis for precision and magnetic resistance, this model offers reliability and style. It is an ideal choice for buyers who are seeking a sophisticated yet versatile timepiece that is rooted in nautical tradition. Coaxial master chronometer. The Seamaster Diver 300-meter coaxial master chronometer retails for $6,700, with market prices ranging from $3,561 to $6,614. This 42mm stainless steel watch stays true to its 1993 heritage while incorporating Omega's latest innovations. The black ceramic bezel features a white enamel diving scale, perfectly matched by the polished black ceramic dial with laser-engraved wave patterns. Skeleton hands and raised rhodium-plated indexes, all filled with white superluminova, ensure excellent legibility underwater. The helium escape valve is redesigned with a sleek conical shape for enhanced functionality. The watch comes on a stainless steel bracelet, and it's powered by the master chronometer caliber 8800, visible through the wave-edge sapphire caseback. It is a modern dive watch that blends style, heritage, and precision seamlessly. All right, moving on. Planet Ocean. The Omega Planet Ocean collection retails between $7,200 and $11,000, with market values currently between $6,400 and $9,800, showing a moderate risk scale of 50 to 58 and a price drop of 6 to 10% compared to last year. Inspired by vintage dive watches, the Planet Ocean combines classic design cues with modern innovations, including an automatic coaxial master chronometer movement for outstanding precision and magnetic resistance. Features like the helium escape valve and the GMT function add practical depth, while bold Arabic numerals and superluminova hands ensure readability. Though built for divers, the Planet Ocean's stylish design makes it a versatile choice for anyone who is seeking a rugged yet sophisticated timepiece with genuine Swiss watchmaking heritage. Specifically, let's look at the 600-meter GMT. The Seamaster Planet Ocean 600-meter GMT, retailing at $9,800, commands a market value between $4,729 and $9,349, reflecting a moderate risk profile. Launched in 2005, this model celebrates Omega's dive watch legacy with modern innovation. Its 43.5mm stainless steel case houses a scratch-resistant sapphire crystal and a striking black ceramic dial with bold Arabic numerals and a date window at 3 o'clock. The standout feature is the world's first polished bi-ceramic black and white bezel, clearly distinguishing night and day. Water resistant to 600 meters, it includes a helium escape valve and an alveol screw-in caseback. Powered by the master chronometer caliber 8906, visible through the transparent caseback, it meets Meta's rigorous 8-test certification, ensuring precision, durability, and magnetic resistance. This watch blends technical mastery with sporty elegance effortlessly. All right, moving on. Constellation. The Constellation collection ranges from $6,000 to $9,000 at retail, with current market values between $5,200 and $8,100, reflecting a notable 8 to 13% decline and a high-risk score of 60 to 70. Long celebrated for its refined design, the Constellation stands apart with its signature claws on the case, the integrated bracelet, and that crisp Roman numeral bezel. This line leans heavily into Omega's dress watch territory, offering a polished, modern aesthetic that appeals to those seeking elegance over sportiness. Now, while the collection features precise coaxial master chronometer movements and meticulous finishing, it doesn't enjoy the same resale strength as the brand's tool watches. However, for fans of sophisticated, slim-profile timepieces with deep Omega DNA, the Constellation is a sleeper hit. Underappreciated in the resale world, but exceptional on the wrist. All right, moving on. The Globemaster. The Globemaster, though often flying under the radar, is one of Omega's most technically advanced offerings. With full Metis Master Chronometer certification, anti-magnetic resistance, and a beautifully fluted bezel, it is a connoisseur's choice. Retailing in the $7,500 to $60,000 range, depending upon configuration, market prices currently sit at about 15 to 25% lower, putting it between $5,800 and $47,000, depending upon model and condition. The standout feature is the Pie-Pan dial, a nod to vintage Constellation design, all paired with modern mechanics. The annual calendar variant, with month indicators around the edge, adds visual drama and complexity, but it typically sees softer resale due to lower demand. Still, the Globemaster is a quiet powerhouse, perfect for collectors who are looking beyond the mainstream and into horological substance. It's a long-term play, not a hype machine. Specifically, let's look at the coaxial annual calendar. The Globemaster annual calendar retails for $14,500, but it trades on the market between $7,377 and $13,864, showing a steep 15 to 25% drop, which is typical for this technically elite but niche piece. Its 41mm stainless steel case is accented by a polished fluted bezel in 18-karat Sedna gold, giving it a warm, refined edge. The gray, sun-brushed pie pan dial pays homage to the original 1952 constellation, while integrating the annual calendar display subtly across the dial's facets. Inside, it houses the coaxial master chronometer caliber 8922, fully meta-certified and anti-magnetic, making it one of the most advanced movements that Omega offers. While visually stunning and mechanically superior, this piece isn't a resale darling, but for long-term collectors who appreciate technical innovation all wrapped up in classic design, it's a stronghold. All right, moving on to DeVille. The Omega DeVille collection represents contemporary refinement in Swiss watchmaking, offering sleek, luxurious dress watches that appeal to discerning tastes. Retail prices range from $4,800 to $13,500, with market values slightly lower at $4,100 to $12,600, reflecting a 10 to 15% decline from last year. This collection is celebrated for its masterful craftsmanship, elegant designs, and versatile styles that are suitable for both formal and everyday wear. The DeVille line seamlessly combines classic aesthetics with modern innovation, making it a symbol of timeless sophistication. Each model embodies precision, quality, and style, making the DeVille an ideal choice for those who are seeking understated luxury with contemporary flair. So let's close out with the coaxial master chronometer. The DeVille Prestige Coaxial Master Chronometer, priced at $12,100 retail, commands a strong market value between $10,900 and $11,306, showcasing solid demand for this sophisticated dress watch. Crafted from stainless steel and 18-karat yellow gold, this 42mm model features a striking sun-brushed green dial with a unique date display, a central crescent moon hand pointing to a satin-finished date ring. Roman numerals alternate with capuchin hour markers, creating an elegant yet distinctive look. Powered by the coaxial master chronometer caliber 8936, visible through the sapphire caseback, it delivers precision and reliability. This piece epitomizes refined craftsmanship, blending classic design with modern innovation, making it a compelling choice for collectors who are seeking timeless elegance and technical excellence. And that is your 2025 Omega Market Map, from value picks to future icons. If you're buying now, understanding the real delta between retail and market is the edge that most people skip. If you're collecting, remember this: condition and story beat hype. And if you're just a fan, this lineup proves that Omega still balances tech, design, and heritage like few others. Now, it's your move. Drop your wrist size and budget in the comments down below, and I'm going to reply with 2 models that actually make sense for you. And if you're hunting rare Snoopy pieces, or if you're wondering if the DeVille annual calendar will bounce back, well, keep your notifications on, after you've subscribed, of course. We've got more deep cuts, price watches, and smart swaps coming soon. Don't miss what's next.